What's up, everyone? I haven't posted a video in a long time, and today I'm going to try to do a simple how-to for you. Well, it may not be that simple depending on how mechanically inclined you are, but I got to do some maintenance in my car, so I'm going to give you a how-to of how to change the rear brakes on an Acura TL Type S. Alright, so here are the tools that you will need to do this job. You will need a 12mm socket, a socket wrench, some brake lubricant, your new brake pads, and a clamp to compress the brake piston. I have impact tools. Impact tools will make your job go faster and a little bit easier, but are not required. You can do this job with basic hand tools. So let's get started. Alright, so the first thing you do is make sure you raise your car using the designated jack points on your car, which can be pointed out by a little mark on your side skirt here. After that, make sure you secure your front wheel so it doesn't move on you. Then you got to remove your tire. Alright, so you have two 12mm bolts on the back of your caliper that you have to loosen. One up top here, and the next one is right down here. Go ahead and take those out. Alright, once you get those two bolts out, you slide your caliper off and kind of prop it to the side somewhere so that it doesn't get damaged. Next thing you want to do, you may need a screwdriver to take and pop the old pads out. Mine just popped right out. And next you're going to want to line up your new pads. Alright, so lines up right in there like so. Front pad goes on. New pads are on. Now the next step is to apply lubricant to all the moving parts of the brakes. I forgot to do that, so I'm going to take the pads back off and apply the lubricant. Alright, so your next step after you get the pads back on is to compress this brake piston here. Alright, once you get that piston compressed, you're ready to put your caliper back on. Reinstall the two bolts that you took out earlier. Be sure to tighten all your bolts back to factory specs. And once you're done tightening back your bolts, it's time to reinstall your wheel and repeat the same process on the other side. Alright, so you finished putting your brake pads on, you got your wheels back on, and everything tightened up. The last step you need to do is to get in your car, start your car, and then pump your brakes until they become firm again. First couple of times it'll go all the way to the floor. After about 5 pumps, you should feel your brakes get firm, and then you're finished replacing your brake pads.